Because your profit margin is quite low, it means that the amount per product won't be that expensive. It will still be affordable. So there are a lot of people who are doing this now, but at the same time, many are still apprehensive because there's really a risk when it comes to this type of like business opportunity. And the fifth one, hold your horses, don't react right away, but it is... Hey Boss Moms, welcome back to our channel. So you want to earn without leaving home, without going the 9-to-5 route or having a full-time job, and with the flexibility when it comes to time, then this video is perfect for you. Today's video is going to be an exciting one. It's going to be all about the earning opportunities or profitable opportunities that you can look into or consider if you're looking into, earning extra for yourself or for family, or if you have decided to already leave your 9-to-5 job to focus on your kids or on your role as a mother and you want some side hustle, you want to do something outside the motherhood role, then keep watching this video because I've listed down 7 earning opportunities that you can consider. These opportunities, they are not get rich quick schemes, okay? And I've noticed personally that a lot of people are currently doing this. Not just moms, but even dads, male, female, young people, not so young people. A lot of people are actually doing these things. I know that there may be other opportunities out there that I was not able to list down, but these are just some of those that I've seen like in my network, seen people who I personally know do. So if you guys want to know what these earning or profitable opportunities are, then just keep watching. Before I begin with the first tip, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, which is the channel wherein you're watching this video, then please do subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll get notified when we post a new video. Also, we are all over social media. We have all these social media accounts and we have a Facebook group wherein you can interact with other moms, and we also allow our members to promote their business, services, or whatever they want to promote on weekends. So it's like a weekend marketplace. So if you haven't joined our Facebook community, it's going to be linked in the description box. Let's proceed to the video. So number 1 product or business idea that you can look into is actually selling ukay, pre-loved items or clothes bale. Ukays have been around for years already. It's not new. But in the online world, it is quite new. Although there are already established sellers of pre-loved items online, like on Instagram, and I don't know if you guys still know multiply.com. I love that platform. I used to also sell pre-loved items there. So I used to have suppliers who would supply me the clothes and then I'd model it there, post pictures, and something like that. And this kind of business actually boomed even more during the pandemic. With the restrictions because of the pandemic, everyone's online. So there's an increase of sellers of pre-loved items or second-hand stuff, especially clothes. And now when you go online, you will see people actually sell not just pre-loved items from their own closet, but actually pre-loved items or second-hand items or bales that came from other countries that they have imported. So this kind of business requires you as the seller to buy the clothes in bulk, and then you can sell those clothes per piece or you can repack them and sell them per pack. Now this kind of like strategy is applicable not just when it comes to pre-loved clothes, but also when it comes to those clothes that are like rejects, like factory rejects or excesses from manufacturers. I know that there's this brand called Shein, which is also a website, an e-commerce website, wherein I've seen people post like Shein products online, and usually those products came from bales as well. So they got those products in bulk and then they post it online per piece, or again, they repackage it and they sell it also to those who want to also resell. So it's like there's the supplier goes to like the distributor, and then the distributor sells it to resellers, and then the resellers, they can sell it to other resellers, or they can just, you know, sell it by themselves. Also, because of the pandemic, a lot of people started, you know, doing their live sellings, and you would see a lot of these types of clothes in the online selling community. So this is really something that you can look into, especially if you're into fashion, if you're into like styling, clothes. Now, what I can suggest when you do this like ukay bale, one of the tips that I got is that since you got it in bulk and you can sell it individually, the items, what you can do is what they call the tubong lugaw strategy. Meaning you won't put a lot of like profit per item. So what you can do is that you can put a little bit of profit in a specific item, and you can still sell it at an affordable price or somewhat inexpensive than maybe your competitors. That way, through that strategy, you'd be able to sell more products, and you'd be able to tap those people who are actually thinking of also reselling. Because your profit margin is quite low, it means that the amount per product won't be that expensive. It will still be affordable. And with that, you'll be able to sell the products immediately, as opposed to like if you're going to put like a big profit margin per product, then I don't think you'd be able to sell that fast. So the second like business opportunity or earning opportunity that you can look into is called drop shipping. So what exactly is drop shipping? It means that you are selling a product or products without having to commit to an inventory of those products. So there's this specific like outlet or portal or, you know, logistics provider that is in charge of the actual products. What you have to do on your end is just to sell those products. Look for customers, reach out to customers, get their orders, and once you got their orders, you will be the one to order from the supplier or from the distributor, and the distributor will not send those products to you, but they will send it directly to the customers. So in short, the items, they don't go through you. You don't need a stock room. You don't need to think about the inventory, because again, the products are not with you. You just have to sell them. Now, this is a great opportunity, especially for those who don't really have enough space at home to keep the products. Also, to those who want to like cut the selling process, because you don't really have to think about packing the products, of delivering those products, because all you have to do is place the orders, or you have just to collate the orders and make sure that the order details from the customers are complete, so that the logistics or the supplier or the distributor will be able to correctly deliver the products to your customers. So there are a lot of people who are doing this now, but at the same time, many are still apprehensive because there's really a risk when it comes to this type of like business opportunity. So one of the common risks or dangers when it comes to this type of like business model is that since the products don't go through you, you wouldn't be able to see what you are actually selling, or there's no assurance that the quality of the product, or that the customer will actually get products without flaws and all that, because you're not able to inspect it personally. And the second risk or danger that I can think of is actually the fact that yes, there are good people in this world, definitely, but there are also those people who take advantage of other people. So what if the so-called supplier or distributor is actually not legit? So with this, you can actually prevent being scammed by doing, you know, background checks, making sure that the transaction is legit, making sure that the person that you are talking to or that business is actually a legitimate one before making any transaction, before collecting orders or even placing orders for your customers. That way, you will prevent not only the hassle on your end, but also you will prevent losing your customers' trust in you. So the third one is actually rebranding. Rebranding accessories, cosmetics, food, coffee, tea, whatever, name it. Even scrunchies or accessories. There are rebranding opportunities online that you can look into, and this is something that a lot of people are actually doing now. So basically, when you say rebranding, it's when the product or products are created by other people or another person, but you buy the product and you will sell those products using your own brand name, not the name of the original, of the one who originally created it or from its origin. You know what I'm saying? This is quite common already, and a lot of people have been doing this for years and years, and it's something that you can also look into, because one, you don't have to think of the actual product. You don't have to conceptualize what product or products to sell, because another person has already done that for you. All you have to do is purchase the item, his or her items, and think of your own brand name, think of your own packaging, and make that product your own and sell it. So yeah, this is an opportunity that you can definitely look into, especially if you don't want to start from scratch. If you want to just sell something, but at the same time you want to sell that thing using your own brand name and using your own like style and aesthetics and all that. So if you don't want to be bothered by, you know, creating your own logo, thinking of your brand name and all those stuff, then what you can do is actually you can just resell things. Now, a product that I've noticed recently that's like getting all the hype are actually slimming coffee and slimming teas. Like, I know probably 5 to 8 people in my network who sell these kinds of products, and maybe for a good reason. Maybe a lot of people right now, they want to lose weight because of, you know, what they call the pandemic diet or the pandemic weight, and a lot of people are starting to get really conscious about how they look, and so there's really a market for it. I mean, if there are 5 to 8 people in your network who sell these kinds of products, then for sure there is a market, because competition is not bad. Competition actually means that there is profit in that specific venture, in that specific thing. Now, aside from like slimming teas and slimming coffees, of course you can sell other stuff like other food products and even like accessories, clothes even. All you have to do, search on marketplace for those who are open to reselling. Usually distributors give very affordable like resellers package. They want to get as much reseller as they can for their products, because that means profit for the distributor or the manufacturer. Also, if they make the products affordable, then the reseller can easily sell the product at a reasonable price. And I know a lot of moms who are actually into reselling things like everything and anything under the sun. I know some people who put up their like business page or online business wherein they just sell everything and anything that they can think of. Like they sell bags, they sell food, they sell whatever they can sell, and that is something that you can look and consider too as well. So we are now on our 5th item, and the 5th one, hold your horses, don't react right away, but it is networking. Don't react negatively, just listen first. Okay, this business model is something that you can actually look into, because if you find a legit company that offers this kind of like earning opportunity, there is actually so much benefits when it comes to networking, and even this can be a passive form of income for you guys. So when you say passive income, it means that you actually earn while you sleep, because there are people who you have recruited or people under you, part of the pyramid or part of the hierarchy or whatever they call it, who actually does the job or who actually do the job. So they do the selling for you and all that. Now, what does actually networking mean? So it actually means interacting and engaging people towards a certain goal for a mutual benefit. So, for example, brand A recruits people to, you know, sell his or her products. And then those people will recruit people under them to also do the same. And those people under them will also do the same. Now, how is this profitable? Of course, it's profitable because the more that you sell, the more that you earn. And aside from your earnings, every time those people under you, every time that they get to also sell their stuff, you would get commissions from it. In some companies with a networking strategy like that, like what I mentioned, it will also provide you a source of passive income, because the more that those people under you, the more that they sell, the more commissions that you gain, the more money that you will actually earn. So you are earning from the actual products that you are selling from this brand, and you're also earning from the commissions that you get from the people that you have engaged, that you have recruited to also do the same. So there really is a benefit when it comes to this business model. And I know people have a negative perception about it because of all the scams, of all the scammers in the world. We can't really blame them, especially those who have experienced being scammed in the past. So their fear, their doubt, those are valid, of course. But at the same time, I don't want you to think that every business or every networking opportunity out there is a scam, because it is not. In fact, me and my husband, we are working for this specific project wherein we really get to earn from the brand, especially when we get to recruit people, because of the commissions that we have made as we go through the process of selling, recruiting. I know a lot of people who are actually doing this kind of like business model or business strategy, and let me tell you, if you know where to look at, if you know how to investigate, to double check, do a background check on the business that you are planning to transact with, just to be sure that you won't get scammed, because those can be prevented by by searching, by researching online. There are a lot of like resources online that you can use to double check the company that you are like thinking of working with. Just make sure that you do your research first before you even like pay for something, before you even do any kind of transaction with companies. Really just have to look for the right opportunity and make sure that that opportunity is legit. And the next opportunity that you can look into in order to earn extra for yourself or for your family is actually freelancing. Now, let me explain. If you don't want to commit to a 9-to-5 job, to a full-time work, but you want to still use your skills, the skills that you already have, and even to expand your skills or to learn a new skill even, then you should try freelancing. There are a lot of freelancing opportunities online, and all the rage right now is being a VA. But apart from being a VA, you can be a social media strategist, social media marketer, you can be a content writer, even a content creator, guys. You can do that for other companies and for yourself as well. So I didn't list that down, but yeah, that's another like opportunity that you can look into, making YouTube videos or podcasts or TikTok videos, but let's reserve that for another video. So for now, we're talking about freelancing. So if you're thinking, why are people getting more and more into freelancing? Why are people opting it rather than like a secured 9-to-5 job or a full-time job? There are actually a lot of benefits when you do freelance. First off, you get to choose the work or the role that you want to do. You can do it part-time, you can do it full-time, you can do it whenever you feel like doing it. Unlike if you have a full-time work or you are employed by a certain company, then of course you have to adhere to the company policies, right? Another advantage of freelancing is that the flexibility of time. You can choose projects that would allow you to work flexi time, or that requires a specific like time period that you think fit your lifestyle or where you are right now. So if, for example, you have a kid who stays up until 4 a.m., you can choose a project with a specific work schedule that fits also your schedule. So those are just some of the benefits of freelancing. But if you guys want to learn more about freelancing, I will have a freelancing basics workshop coming really soon. So I will be leaving the link wherein you can register if you want to join. Now this is open to all moms who have zero to very little knowledge about freelancing. Now if you have been freelancing already, or if you have you know what freelancing is to begin with, then this workshop may not be for you. But if you have zero knowledge about freelancing, like you really don't know how to begin, but you are interested in beginning or starting your freelancing career, then this workshop is for you. So make sure that you register through the link below. Again, this is for free. Okay, I'm gonna do this for free. We will have limited slots for this free workshop. So we have come to the last earning opportunity or profitable opportunity that you can look into, and that is starting up your own small business. So the other opportunities that I've mentioned in this video, they kind of give you a shortcut on how to have a business, because most of those, as you have noticed, like the rebranding, reselling, and even selling pre-loved or ukay bales, those businesses, there is already a product. There is already something that you will sell. You just have to sell it. You just have to be the marketer for it. But if you decide to create your own small business, then this means that you will have to do the works, from business planning up to marketing. And this one, there's no shortcut because it's your own business, meaning you really have to put on 100% effort in it for it to be successful. So one of the things that you can think of if you want to start your own business is that, will you adapt an existing business opportunity or a certain product and tweak it to your own liking or to your own style? Or will you create something really new? Will you innovate? So these things you really have to think about. So what kind of business will you have? What kind of product will you sell or service will you actually offer? Another important question is, what problem are you trying to solve with your business? So there are a lot of things to consider, to think about, to conceptualize if you decide to actually come up with your own startup company or with your own small business. So you don't have to really think of a product or a service that's 100% new. You also have to do market research as well if there really is a demand for the product or service that you're actually thinking about. Like what I mentioned a while ago, competition is actually good because it's an indication that there is a demand for it. If a lot of people are doing it, then that means there is profit from it, right? Anyway, I can do a full video just all about creating your small online business or your startup biz. So if you guys are interested in that, do let me know in the comment section down below. That's it for this video, guys. We hope that you find this video helpful, and hopefully this video will help you decide on what business venture or earning or profitable opportunity you can consider or look into as a stay-at-home mom or as a working mom. Again, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so, and also follow all our social media pages and join our Facebook group, our online community. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Until our next video, bye!